Hello. Hi. Welcome to our tour. You might be asking, Sarah, why aren't you in a house? You look like you're in a bus or a car. I am in a bus. I thought I would drive my VW camper here today because I just think it really goes with the vibe of this very, very cool house. And I'm going to take you through our new listing. Sorry here, I'm getting some messages. I'm sorry, we had a few technical difficulties with the phone this morning. But I'm going to take you through our West Seattle listing here. We're just a 10-minute bike ride to Jack Block Park and the water, and in this really cool little tucked-in neighborhood in North Delridge. You may notice when you come down North Delridge to the house, there's a lot of construction. So there is a new rapid ride H line going in, and it'll be open in 2021. And so that's exciting, but they are tearing up the street to put in all the utilities and the cables and things for the new bus line. So a little bit of work to get here to this house. So, but well worth the little trouble it is to get over here. So this is my fabulous VW camper, and we're going to go from the camper to the house, because this is a house that, I mean, to me, I grew up in Hawaii, and this is like the perfect surfer's house. It's really close to the beach. There's not a ton of outdoor maintenance, so you can go and cruise and have lots of times to do lots of fun, cool activities outside of the home. But then there's really sweet outdoor space to entertain at the same time. We called it a beachy boho vibe, and that's exactly what this house has. So I thought I'd drive my VW bus over here today. So let's get out of the bus and into the house. All right. So there is a really long driveway at the home, which if you had a bus or a camper or two cars, you could park tandemly here. There's also quite a lot of parking on the street because you're in a little residential neighborhood. So we're at 2507 Southwest Dakota Street. We are on the junction side of Delridge. So just 1 block away, you're on Genesee, and you go up Genesee and you're at the Trader Joe's and the Whole Foods and the junction. So you're about 5-minute drive up the hill to all the retail. And there's a little protected bike path just down the block that'll take you all the way to Alki Beach. So you're really in this sweet little beach adjacent, cool little pocket of West Seattle. And if you are a downtown commuter, the buses, even though there's no bridge right now, the buses are going express to downtown on the lower bridge. So this is still a great place to downtown commute. You actually would be on the last stop before it hit the bridge, before it hit the lower bridge. And if you wanted to drive around to I-5 and the 99, the marginal way access that takes you to the 509, 99, and all of those connectors, you're actually pretty close. You're just a couple blocks to hopping on that west marginal way that rounds the bend around the Duwamish there. So let me show you the house, and not me. I'm not for sale. So let me flip the phone here and I'll give you a little just spot of this wonderful house here. And we got a lot of nice privacy bamboo on the outside. So it's a turn of the century home, and it got a 90s remodel. You can see here, you got the really nice off-street parking. There's some gardening. The zucchinis are going off right there. There's a little dog run here in the front. It's fully fenced yard, and I'll show you the cool back area too when we end the tour. But let's go check out this house. It is 3 bedrooms and 2 baths, and whoo, here we go. Almost 1,500 square feet. You can see me in the mirror here, but you walk in and nice sized living room on this main floor. You have hard surface laminate floors. And one of the coolest parts about this house is all of the light that it gets. So there are 2 really nice large windows here in the living room. And these face north. And then all along the eastern wall are these floor to ceiling lit windows that just bring you so much nice light even when you walk into this main space, you can see the ceiling is totally vaulted to the second floor and open. And there are double skylights and another window there. There's a big fan. So you have sort of half the living room has a lower ceiling, and then the other half has this really nice vaulted area. So when you walk in here, it just really has this clerestory feeling, that kind of cathedral-like, beautiful open space. So that's coming in the front door. I'll kind of come over to this corner so you can see what that approach is like. My clients have a lot of wonderful plants that I've been getting to know as I water them. And you can see here, there's a chandelier. They have it now kind of set up salon style in the living room with a little settee here and a larger couch. But at one time I sold this to my clients about 7 years ago, and they had a dining room table right here. And actually you can see, they just swagged the chandelier over to this hook here. And this could certainly, you have enough room here to have a really nice, I'll kind of come up the stairs here so you get a better bird's eye view of the living room. And you could have a dining table right there as well. One of the cool things my clients did was, this used to be a kind of small hatch storage space on this wall, which wasn't really useful because you'd want to put, like they have here, a dresser or a hutch or a piece of furniture here. And then they had a smaller closet in the hallway. And what they did was they combined them and made this really lovely, big, deep coat closet. So they kind of combined both of those spaces to make really great storage. So coats and shoes. The closet space in this house is kind of extraordinary for not a huge home. We're just 1,460 square feet. So we're just a little under 1,500 square feet. So this is the living room. You come in here, then you come down the hall, and we'll go into the kitchen before we check out the bedrooms. But nice sized kitchen. You've got what everybody loves, a little window by the sink, and the window looks out to their new outdoor space that they created just last year. They fenced it. This used to be all driveway here, but now it's a really sweet courtyard, and they have a kid. So it's really nice security too, just for, a kid or little ones can run out the kitchen door and they're not in the driveway. They're actually now in this little back courtyard. And my client and her neighbor built this, I'll show you when we go outside, this really cool little sliding fence. So really sweet little vantage point in the kitchen while you're at the sink. And lots of good cabinet and counter space. There are concrete countertops here. And wood-fronted cabinets, all stainless steel appliances. The refrigerator is quite new. I think it's just 2 years old. And they have an electric range, but there is gas coming to this house. It's on a gas furnace system that's in the closet here. And so if you wanted to have gas plumbed in for a gas range, you could certainly do that. You could have a plumber come in and do that. They have put a nice new light fixture here, and their dining space is here in the kitchen because, again, it's large enough to do that you could certainly fit 6 people in here. If you wanted to have your dining space out in the living room, like I showed you, you could have a smaller cafe table, or really this place is rife for having a really large island if you're somebody who likes an island in your kitchen. The laundry's here. It's really big, nice side-by-sides here. Just swathed the little curtain here. And then this is your furnace and your water heater. And then just wanted to show you that you've got some pantry space in here as well. So good amount of pantry space. And I'll open this door so you can see they've got a excellent screen door. So you could have that open and you get even more light coming from that outdoor space. Let's go check out the outdoor space, and then at the end of the tour, we'll come back outside. I just think it's so cool out here. So, like I said, my clients newly did this. When I sold it to them, this driveway was incredibly long driveway. And as you can see, you could still fit 2 cars. I have my VW van up here. I decided to start the tour in the VW van because this house is so beachy, surfery, and cool. But you could still have certainly 2 or even 3 if somebody tucked in their cars, or campers or things. And then they took some of this driveway space and they made it this really wonderful courtyard. So you got an old Japanese maple here, a lilac tree. They planted some veggie beds. This is the most adorable little Alki Beach Babes little sandbox for the kids. So when they bought it, this was really the only outdoor space, was this courtyard, which is just directly behind the house. And they put a new fence in. It's a really nice cedar fence and some light and a fire pit here. What a beautiful day. Oh, we needed this day, didn't we? So here we go. Just a really, really nice outdoor space. But if you're somebody who likes to travel a lot or do a lot of things and you don't want to do a lot of yard maintenance, this is certainly a super low maintenance space. I can tell you as a gardener, you know, you can kind of put as little or no effort into this space out here. It's really a great kind of outdoor humans hanging out space. And if you want to do some veg or grow some flowers, or you could do tons of pots out here if you were into having a little more garden. And it is fenced in the front where there's a dog run. So if you have an animal, it's fully fenced. You could let the animal out and it would be fully fenced around to the front of the property. So now let's go and check out the bedrooms and the rest of the house. And maybe we'll end out here too. If you're just joining us, I'm touring our North Delridge home, 2507 Southwest Dakota Street. And if you go to my website, Rudenoff Real Estate, and go into listings, you'll see the web page for this listing, and it'll have all the information. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath home, almost 1,500 square feet. We're just on the junction side of off of Delridge. And we know Delridge is pretty ripped up right now, doing a lot of construction, but they're putting in a new rapid ride. So soon, that will be in 2021, they're going to be done with all of that, and you'll have a new express bus lane. And this area, you just walk up a block and you're at the last stop before it hits the bridge. And if you're a downtown commuter, it's really easy to just hop right to downtown because you'd be on the lower bridge with the express buses there. So now let me show you the first floor. We've got 1 bedroom and 1 full bath down here. And then there's 2 bedrooms and a 3/4 bath. It's very cool spa-like bath upstairs. And a lot of places, the 3rd bedroom or one of the bedrooms is quite small. All of these bedrooms are wonderful sizes. So we'll start down here. My clients have it as a little hangout media room. Definitely can watch some TV, read. And all of the bedrooms have these really nice big double windows and double closets. I'll open up that closet so you can take a look. But let me give you this vantage point from this corner. So you can see just really nice, cozy, soft carpet in here. So this could certainly be someone's bedroom downstairs because there's a full bath right there too. And I'll show you all of the closets are just really nice big spaces. So you don't have those really, really super tiny closets where you just get kind of a few little things in. You can really have some substantial closet space. And then let's go into this bathroom, the downstairs full bath, which my clients did a really nice job updating through the years. They've done a new vanity in here, a new lighting, new shower head, rain shower head here. And you've got slate tile all along the flooring here and ceramic tile surround. And again, just nice light everywhere and really good ceiling height. So the ceiling height up here, you've got, over 8-foot ceilings in this main floor, which is definitely, this was a turn of the century house that got a 90s remodel. So you've got those really nice turn of the century ceilings everywhere on this floor. And like we talked about, when you walk into the living room, you've got the really nice high ceilings, but then the ceilings go completely vaulted on this half of the living room as you go upstairs. So I'll turn it around so I can talk to you as we walk up the stairs. So I sold this to my clients probably 7 years ago. And at the time, I remember they were living on Capitol Hill and like they couldn't imagine living in West Seattle. And they love it over here. It's they're just a block away from the park. Delridge Playfield and Community Center is a block away, and they have a child. So it's super great if you have, they have a little skate park, play fields. The community center has preschool, computer rooms, a gym. There's all kinds of sports fields and ball fields. And then you're really not far from going into Camp Long, which if you've never been over to Camp Long in West Seattle, it is just these little exquisite nature trails, sweet metal sculptures. There's Butterfly Park around the corner. And like we talked about in the beginning, you're just a half a block away from this protected bike path that takes you all the way to the water. So let me re-switch around and I'll show you. We'll start with the bikini clad lady at the beach. So you come up here, you can see we're now upstairs, and you've got these beautiful windows really just bring this light all the way upstairs. And we've got the skylights up here. This is a really unique space. I don't see this in a lot of homes. Kind of a den, wet bar. You could certainly make this a little office space if you wanted to, but they already have a little mini fridge and a sink up here, and it's right off of the top deck. So this is another one of the really great low maintenance outside spaces in this home, is this huge deck. So you could certainly come make a cup of coffee in your little coffee station here and come outside and just taking a look at this beautiful big deck. So you could even have friends over in distance on this deck. That's how sort of nice sized it is. And you can kind of look up here to the territorial view. That's toward the junction. You can see one of the water towers up there. You're right around the corner from a bunch of big gyms, and you could walk to Ounces Brewery and Cafe Vita, the coffee shop up here, which has the game room that everybody loves so much. Okay, so here we go back in, and upstairs, this is where we've got the 2 bedrooms, including sort of what's used as the master, and then a 3/4 bath. Let's go into the larger bedroom first. This has been faux painted finished by my client, who does such a beautiful job with everything. It has such a nice kind of southwest feel in here. And this is a queen size bed, but as you can see, you could certainly fit a king or even a California king, a longer bed in this bedroom. There's plenty of room for side tables. They've even got a little bench at the end and plenty of room before you make it to the closet or the dresser. And you've got this lovely east-facing window. Gets that pretty east-facing morning light. And again, like I talked about, all the bedrooms are nicely sized, and they all have these wonderful double closets. That's the 90s remodel there. I don't think you probably had double closets in every room in 1909 when this house was built. So let's go take a look at the second bedroom up here. Again, really great size bedroom. You could get a queen size bed in here very easily. And we've got more of the afternoon west facing here. And again, nice double closet. The brand new carpets were put up here in 2017, and the entire house was painted in 2017 as well. Those are little speakers in the corner, a little surround sound speaker system. And you can see here the house, if you see on the floor, the house is serviced by gas heat, and it's a forced air system. So a lot of people ask about air and AC in Seattle. And if you had forced air, you could put an AC system and attach it to the forced air system, and then you'd have forced air through the house. A lot of people do mini splits now, which are those sort of Mitsubishi white sort of boxes that create heat or air in homes, and a lot of the new townhouses have that. But if you already have a system where it's centrally going everywhere and you already have a chase that's running through the house, it's a lot easier to add something like that. So let's go check out the top bedroom. Oh, I'm hurting myself instead of flipping the camera. There we go. So check this out. Every lick of this place is covered by this beautiful stone tile. And it really feels, my stager who did this used to live in Japan for many years, and she said it feels like a Japanese bath to her, just because it's this wonderful kind of, you can't get any of it, you can't ruin any of it. It's just kind of a wet bath where everywhere you go, you can just kind of have an indoor-outdoor kind of spa feel. You can see it goes all the way to this really, really pretty cream, small rectangle tile, and then it's tiled on the floor there where the vanity and sink is, and then the shower tile continues in the bathroom all the way around the corner and through. There I am, and through here and all the way down. So it's really a lovely, unique bath in here, and that's actually your heater. So there's a little heat vent in here to heat this bathroom. So wonderful, wonderful. And that's on a timer, so when you walk in, the light comes right on. So if you're just joining us, we're in this wonderful West Seattle house. I'll kind of take you one more tour of this den space, kind of party, wet bar, entertainment space here. And let me put my shoes back on. I've left them in the bedroom. I'll flash to me again. So if there's any questions, I'm saying thanks everybody for joining me on a Saturday morning. My brother's joining me from Sweden. There we go. If I do these early enough in the morning, my European family can come and visit on the internet here. So again, I'll give you a nice vantage coming down here of the living room. Just a beautiful space. I love this house. And I put the URL for the house, just more details in the description of this video. So if you want more information, go check that out. I'm always happy to give a tour, a private tour of the house. I live 5 minutes away from this home. And even if I didn't live close, I would give you a tour. But it's very easy if even if the last minute you want to just come and take a look, take a peek, or send somebody that you think might be a good fit for this house. And we'd love to have you check it out. I'm going to end here showing you this neat slider, if I can film and slide at the same time. So this gate comes and slides like this, and then you're perfectly ready to hop in your bus and go down, throw your paddleboard on your VW camper, go down to the beach, hop on the paddleboard, and enjoy this incredible day. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks for taking a tour with me. Have a great day. Stay safe, everybody. All right. Aloha.